I know this is a bit of an interesting video, and I'm going to start doing these actually, because I have quite a bit of time on my hands to do this, and quite a bit of experience as far as map making goes. I'm going to actually start making reviews of marketplace maps, and this is going to be on Bedrock Edition, and I'm on PS4, but I'm using a keyboard and mouse because the controller feel is absolutely bad, to put it, lightly. Just in this video, we're going to go ahead and keep most of the settings. I'm going to set it invite only and creative. That way I can actually, test out the map. So, I'd recommend keeping this on, because it makes the map look quite good. And this was about 800 and something mine coins, or whatever they call them. And I gotta say, guys, I have some massive gripes about this map, but I also have some things that I really do like about it. And this is kind of keeping a theme with a lot of maps that I've seen on the marketplace, and maps in general, where they spend so much time detailing and so much time making the map look pretty, but not putting any thought into the actual gameplay whatsoever. My take on that is I basically do the complete polar opposite of what these people do, and make the gameplay much better than the actual look of the map. But, we're going to go to game mode C, and the lobby here is great. You can actually not pick up anything, and yes, this is the texture pack. You have short swords and actually short everythings, which I don't really like. I feel like it's kind of stupid, but if I do try to take anything, you can't. Crossbows, I don't think that look that great. Bows look pretty good, in my opinion. Armor, I mean, it could be better, honestly. I don't like that it's very dull, but I like the turtle shell's really interesting. I like some of the blocks. I like the cobblestone. I like some of the wood. I like the bricks. Where was it? I like this. This is great. I mean, it's just colorful and interesting. Basalt, interesting. Really, everything's just kind of unique. The lobby here is very simple. I think it looked great. There's not much going on, though, as far as the actual inside. It just looks supposed to be cool, I guess. I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of the thing you're in. We're going to talk about map 1, which is, and by the way, if you didn't know, this is a, I guess, survival games type map. And what I mean by that is basically you have to find your own loot. If we go inside here, we can actually see this entire bottom area is completely open, and this is where some of the command blocks are. But you're not going to worry about that, because most people that buy these maps have no idea what command blocks are. But luckily I do, and I can kind of show you guys that this is a very odd map, to put it lightly. So yes, portal number 1. And this is a major flaw. Sometimes when you just walk into the portals, it doesn't actually take you through, and this is not map 1. My experience, if you wait a second and then fly through, it works fine. Survival, it's fine most of the time, but yeah, that is a major flaw. Map 1, I gotta be honest with you guys, this is not a great map, like the actual play area. And you'll see that there are chests hidden around, and hopefully, yeah, okay, so your main food is going to be cooked chicken, bread, and sweet berries. You also have arrows, potions, and everything. And right now, this is a great chest. That's actually one of the better chests that I've found. But yeah, as you can see, it's more filled and more loot-based. The play area looks incredibly, how do I put it, detailed, but not very thought through. I think the designer of the whole map put way too much effort into making the map look cool, and not that much effort to actually making the map playable. Because, and I want to try to find some. They're not very rare. Of decay, which is wither, which is good, I guess. And that's the same chest that we were just at. As you can see, there's very little amounts of chests. You have normal golden apples, which those are fine for PvP games most of the time. As you can see, the chest amount is very slim. If we can find, I know there's one, yep. Alright, so right now, from these chests, from the samples that I'm checking right now, are perfectly fine. You know, not much going on. There's no chests in the middle. There's only like maybe less than 8 chests in total in this arena, and the spawns are scattered throughout these areas. So I don't know how they did that. So yeah, there's a bunch of spawns all throughout the map, and then over here, and this is another big problem, the portals. They leave portals right at the oh, here we go again. At the and the map. And yeah, that was actually, so map 1 I recommend not really playing unless you're doing like a 1v1. And map 2 is much more detailed and much more massive, and I'm going to be basing these maps strictly off of how they are actually built, and I'm just going to assume that all of these maps are just the same block. So there's just like all of this is all white blocks. It's just a base map. I'm not going to be ranking these really off of how they look. The look doesn't mean anything to me. You can spend years detailing a map, and I genuinely will not give 2 craps. But if it plays very well, I will say, yeah, that's great. But as far as looks do go, if we're going to be counting that, it does look fine. It's not much problem there. If we can check some of these chests, though. Oh, here's one of the problems. Sharpness 3, knockback 2, and diamond protection 2 pants. And then in this chest, tridents. And in this chest, let's see what we get. You have a wooden sword, piercing 2, and some berries and leather armor. That's one of the big gripes once again about the map, is the chests. Right now, these are actually fairly balanced as far as the chests go. I want to see if we can find something very simple, as you will see we might find. Power 1 bow, that's nice. I think we've already... Oh no, that's an iron chest plate, so... I mean, you know. And most of these chests have very simple items. Strength, which is, interesting. Fire resistance. Look, diamond boots... fire resistance, that's such weird items. I found literally like water bottle potions, like the splash mundane potions or whatever, which is just odd. We already checked this? I think so. As far as this map actually is very good because it splits all the chests up, and it's very nice in how it does that. They're all split up and even. Aqua Affinity and projectile protection. I don't know who's... Oh yeah, look at that. Water breathing. Who's going to be using water breathing in a PvP map? Night vision. And an unbreaking bow. Who needs unbreaking? Even on gold items sometimes I don't think unbreaking is necessary. Chain helmet, swiftness. I swear the map's not letting me find any of these certain items. There's certain items that I really want to find, and I swear it happens much more often than it is right now. And you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. I think we already looted these. Feather falling. The chests in these maps are very unthought of. Like, they didn't... Yeah, look at that. Looting 2 on a sword. And project... Look at that. That is very unbalanced. And strength potions again. It's just very unbalanced as far as the chests go. Water breathing again. We actually... Oh, there we go. Notch apples. And I've gotten up to 10 notch apples in a single chest. Plus you get a stone sword. Plus you get a bow. Plus you get diamond armor. I don't know who made this map, but it is very unbalanced. Depth Strider again. So as far, not talking about the chest, as far as the map itself goes, I really like this map itself. It's very split up, but also very open. You have certain sections that are like the cave areas that are on multiple sides. I like that. I like that there's a top section where you can go around here. And it's more bridges, more long corridors. Then you have certain parkour areas that are kind of connecting to each other. You also have the bottom area, which is all water, which is kind of nice. I like that. It's just kind of adding different elements to the map. And it's very simple, but very elegant at the same time. I really like the map. The problem is the chests. And this is not just this map. It's all the maps that have these kind of chests. And the third map is another kind of bad one. Oh, if we can actually go into the map. Yeah, as you can see, this happens sometimes. You when you're in these, you just gotta wait a second. Wait for all the things to load. I think it's loading the command blocks. Yeah, there we go. And then map 3. Let's wait till we get this to load. I don't know why it keeps doing this. We don't have to actually go inside the portal. We can just wait a second. Yeah, I don't know what's happening. This is really stupid. So I'm just gonna go this way because I know it's over here. Map 3 is really odd. To put it lightly, I guess. I don't know. It's weird. It's really weird. As far as the map goes, for looks, I don't really like the look of this one, and this is actually another one of the worst maps because it's very, and I'd say this is more of like another 1v1 style map where there's not much loot. Loot's very scarce. Lingering mundane potion. Well, whoever designed the chests, you are one bad map maker, but whoever designed some of the maps, like map 2 and the actual last map, number 4, are very good. Number 4 is a very good one. We'll get to that in a second. But as far as the chests go, yeah, look at this. 3 notch apples, a diamond chest plate, and stone sword. And a shield. That's literally like a whole setup. You do have like some interesting areas, but honestly, this is a very boring map. I don't like this one really at all. To be honest with you guys. I think it's just not great. I don't know, there's multiple reasons why. The main reason though is that it's very just bland, really. It's the first map, but slightly bigger and with a few extra chests. Map number 4, however, I'm not going to go through the portal because I don't want to go through it again. It probably won't do it. It's mainly map 3. But this is the most competitive map. This feels like a map that I would make. Because it's a kind of medieval setting, which I really like. It looks kind of like Skyrim, or like the Skyrim texture pack this area does. And it's a forest type map with hills and stuff. And this is basically like a map that I would make. I honestly was making a map kind of similar to this. So here's the portal. Go all throughout here. You have some top sections. You have a lot of different buildings all throughout the areas, and this and here there are some chests. There's actually 2 down here. Water bottle and water breathing. Which even if you don't need water breathing in like any maps, I find that very weird when they do that. But yeah, the chests are very split up, and I like the amount of the chest kind of ruined it for me, honestly. I like the fact that this is it's kind of two sections. You have your village, and then you have your open area. The village is more open and has slightly more chests, but the open area is much more fun to actually battle in, I'm gonna guess. And some of the houses don't actually have chests, and I really like that, because it kind of takes more map knowledge, and it's not like... I hate when people just add chests to every single house in the game. It's not a cool thing to do. I like this, though. You can actually, like, explore the tops of the houses. Are there any chests on the tops of the houses? I don't think so. But yeah, you can kind of tell, like, this is obviously going to be a chest, because it's a bigger and more detailed house, and it looks different from the other ones. Or not. Wait, what? Okay, wow, that's interesting. Well, if there's one thing I can say, that's very good. Like, they make different, unique houses with, wow, okay. I'm impressed. That's good. Unless I just missed it, then I'm very dumb. Whoops. I think this one has one. No, it doesn't. What? Am I going to all the houses that don't have chests? So I know definitely some chests, or some houses have them. Let's see, does this one have one? No, it doesn't. Did the chest just not spawn in or something? Here? What? You can go up but not down? Hold on, what? How does that work? Going up. I can't go up. Unless I run. This, my brain. I don't know what that's about. Yeah, to the creator, if you're watching this, you spent way too much time detailing and not enough. Like, you should spend more of your time on, like, making the maps look alright, but the gameplay should be the main focus. Alright, I don't know where all the chests are. If there even is... I don't know if they just didn't spawn in or something. Oh, here we go, here we go. Maybe I was just going to places that didn't have any chests. I just picked a very few amount. But yeah, overall, this is a very good map. I like the diversity of the areas. There's certain things like the bridge. Then you have the massive part of the village. You have separate parts of the village, like broken down houses. You have this, I don't know what this is, area. Then you have this separate, like, barn place. Efficiency. Who's using efficiency? Yeah, overall, I definitely think this is the best map, but once again, it's the chests, excuse me, that really, really make this map interesting, to say the least. I don't know, I keep going back to that, but I mean, it's a really, that kind of makes or break the game. Or makes or breaks the balance. This is kind of cool, though, having, that is parkour. Overall, I really like the design of this map. This is a very good map. If the chest part was fixed, this would be a very good map, and I would say this is top tier. But yeah, map 2 and 4 are definitely both competitive options, and very good and fun and unique options. Map 1 and 3 are, I honestly don't think they're good maps. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. And overall, a few extra things I don't want to talk about are... Let's actually teleport. Let's go back to 0, 0. Oh wow, that's interesting. So overall, you can, oh wait, yeah, there's things here. So weather cycle, you can change that to whatever you want. Well, What? I'm not even... Odd. You can change the weather cycle to on, off, clear, rainy, thundering, clear. You can set the daytime to whatever you want. Sunrise, day, noon, sunset, night, or midnight. That's about all the settings they give you, which I think those are good. Some maps don't even have settings, which I think is fine, but I just like that it's there. It's just weird settings. Overall, I'd give this map a out of 10. I'd say a maybe a 6 out of 10. I like maybe even a 5. I don't know. I think it's a good map. I think survival games is very, you know, I'm obviously biased towards survival games, so it's gonna get a few extra points because of that. But the chest thing and the portal thing, and the some of the other minor bugs that I pointed out, and I haven't even played this yet. But from the overall, I'm kind of a person that can tell or sense when certain gameplay aspects are going to be bad, because obviously I'm a map maker. I can kind of, I have the spidey sense of a map making world. I don't know, that's cringe, but I can tell when some things are going to be just awful and some things are going to be great. And honestly, I can tell map 2 and 4 are going to be the best. 3, I think some people are going to have a good time with, but I think 1 is only good if you're doing like a 1v1. Other than that, I don't think it's a good map at all. Same with 3. I think if you're going to have a massive player count, 3 is horrible. The thing with 2, I think it's a very good map. I think it's just a large map. You can do like small player counts, like 3 players, but I think it's just a big map and not designed for like 1v1s. It's more of like a larger player count, but not a massive player count, you know? None of these maps are made for like, you know, 97,000 bajillion players, but I don't know. I mean, I really think this is a decent game. If you want to have a survival games map that is fun, you don't really care about balance as much, and you want a few map options, this is it. I mean, it has your 1v1 style map, it has 2 really good maps, and a map that really doesn't fit anywhere. So, overall, I'm happy with the map. I think it's good. I think the chest thing, the portal glitch, and just the 2 maps being very kind of boring do take away a few points. But yeah, I mean, it really just is up to you. Do you care about those bugs or the problems? I guess it's not really a, well, the chest thing isn't really a bug. It's just stupid. And I guess I can kind of substitute the portal one a little bit. The chest thing though, you made the chests. You designed it that way, so you know, I can kind of give you full blame for that one, but overall, I think it's a decent map. I will say though, one thing that I didn't point out was the fact that I think was it map 2 was, let's see if I can actually go in map 2. No, I can't. Actually, wait, I can just do this, and I'll take it back. Map 2 has a border, and I actually think this could get in the way of some, like if I, let's say, go up this mountain here, it might actually get in the way, and that's something I really don't like. Yep, it does. So I mean, I'm fine with it. I'm just saying like it is there, so it's not going to subtract that much from the gameplay experience, but it is there. Overall, I think it's a fine map. We are going to do a review of both laser tag maps, because those are really the stars of the show. Those are really, I'd say laser tag 2 is the best map on the marketplace as of right now, and the only very good map I haven't found any like incredible maps other than that. And you know what? Here's the thing. It's because it's good and it's gameplay focused. The maps don't look that great, to be honest. I mean, they look fine. There's nothing wrong with them, but it's not like you spent hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours in like days and weeks spending time just detailing. It's more like you made the map first, you did the gameplay first, and then you started detailing. That's what I like. I feel like these guys are more gameplay first, or detail first, and then I'm more of a gameplay first guy. Obviously, I really don't care how it looks. If it plays well, you know, it's fine by me. Obviously, I want the maps to look cool, but, you know, it's not gonna add too much to my rating. So that's the PvP Essentials mashup. You do get a few skins. I'd say they aren't great. Some of them are kind of cool, and you do get an actual texture pack, and that's this texture pack. See, the ores are like outlined and stuff. I feel like the person just saw like a few people play like UHC and stuff, and they're like, oh yeah, I saw that once in UHC. Like, obviously, Fruitberries obviously has a texture pack like that. His for like the ores and smaller swords, I see that in a few PvP games, but honestly, it's not. You're not going to be mining anything in this anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I looked through and I didn't see too many things that were like not, you know, textured. I think everything was textured. Basically, everything was textured to fit this. I just don't think the swords fit the texture pack very well, unlike the tools. I just think it's. All they did is just shorten it. They didn't make it. Like the cobblestone and everything, they all fit together very well, but the swords just kind of stick out. So yeah, that's it's PvP Essentials. I might be playing this soon. I am going to be playing laser tag because that is an amusing map, but I don't know. Give me you guys' thoughts on it. I think for very competitive players, it's not bad. For casual people who just want to have fun in a PvP experience, I'd say this is fine. I don't think the chest problem is going to be that big for you, but if you do care about balance and everything, then I would look away. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and tell me if there's a good map on the marketplace that you guys have found. I've seen a few decent ones that look cool, but none of them have really stuck out to me yet. This one just looked interesting, and I saw that was it was a mashup, and it was only like 800 something coins, I think. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.